Welcome to the 40 Love V2 training on tournaments. Here we'll cover everything you need to know about setting up and running a social event within your club.
Socials in 40 Love work just like all other events and leagues. On the left-hand side, you'll see events and socials. Live socials are on the left, socials that have ended are on the right, and any that you're currently working on, so drafts or those prepared for registration are in the center. To create a new social, click on the function dropdown, shown as 3 dots in the top right-hand corner. A new record will be created, and all the information needed to set up the social will be blank and needs to be filled in by the administrator. Let's find one we've already prepared. Click on the pencil button to load the details of any event. It's very similar to a league setup. You'll have the title, start and end dates, and importantly for socials, the start and end time. This is often more relevant than in other tournament types, as socials usually run within a specific time window. You can also set a registration deadline, including a registration time, to make sure players sign up by a specific cutoff. You've got space for header information too, which will appear on the mobile app. This is a great place to add a friendly message to encourage people to join, play, or simply take part in your event. As with setting up all other tournaments in 40 Love, socials work under the same principles. In the details section, you can set the number of sets, 1, 2, or 3, and choose whether you'll use tie breaks. Match formats can be mixed, men's, ladies, fast 4, or standard 6-game sets, and you can decide between singles or doubles. There are 2 very important fields in socials that determine how the event will run. The first is how players will register, and the second is how match results will be logged. Choosing doubles will require players to register as a pair. Singles will mean registering individually. Remember, even if the playing format is doubles, you might still want players to register individually depending on how you plan to run the event. The second option, for recording scores, asks the organizer to choose whether players will enter their own scores or whether the organizer will record them. The player setup section shows all players currently in the league. In the leaderboard setup section, this is where you decide as an organizer which division, if any, each player will initially be placed in before the league starts. Once it's underway, the software takes care of the rest. Players who register via the app will appear in the pre-registered players section. Once a tournament has gone live, unfortunately, these players won't be able to enter the event. Clicking on a player, either within the league or in the pre-registration section, opens a popover showing all that players' information related to play, matches played, tournaments entered, and their tennis, paddle, and pickleball levels. The leaderboard section, accessed via the little arrow or the function menu, is a bit different from other tournament types. Although you'll still see players listed in divisions, the point system is completely different. You don't receive points for playing or winning matches. You simply record the number of points earned in each match. For example, in a match where player 1 beats player 2, 9-4, player 1 would enter 9 and player 2 would enter 4. If the league is set for administrators to enter scores only, they can do so by clicking the pencil icon in the score recording section. In this case, I'll enter a score of 14 for Scott, and you'll see how he moves from 9th to 4th. At the end of the rounds, the winner is the player with the most points.